Fathom Realty, and I'm excited to have Republic Title to answer some questions today. Would you like to introduce yourself, Shawn?
Hi guys, my name is Shawn Neidigh. I'm the Regional Business Development Manager for Collin County with Republic.
And I'm Justin Hubbard, a Business Development Manager up there in our McKinney office.
Great. I'm so thrilled to get to talk with you. We've been chatting about the market, and I said we should share with everybody out there who is asking the question, is it a good time to buy or sell? Shawn?
Well, first of all, to answer that question is just a flat out yes. If you can do it, it is always going to be a good time to buy or sell, right? And what does that actually mean? Well, that means that with COVID, things have changed, things have happened in our marketplace. We all know that. Commercial is struggling, maybe in the luxury area might be struggling a little bit just because of money needed or lending guidelines that have tightened up a bit. Some of the down payment assistance programs have kind of been put on hold right now in the market because of the bond market fluctuating the way it has. So yeah, there are going to be instances out there where things are going to be a little bit harder for some people to come by mortgages. But when it comes to the actual process and thinking of what we can do in this real estate world, yes, it is still a great time to buy or sell. The reason why, and probably the most dire reason for buyers right now on the buy side of things, is if we think about the idea of what buying power they have at low interest rates right now. The buying power is the biggest part of what a buyer has. So at a 3% interest rate on a $350,000 mortgage is going to, put your payments at X payments, right? But as we recover from this and as inflation kind of filters in, we have to go back and start paying back some of the stimulus and things like that, rates they're just essentially going to go up. They cannot stay low forever because that's how we make our money. That's how banks make their money. So as rates continue to tick up and they start reaching to the 4.5% range, 5.5% range, when people don't have that, paper, that grade A paper, FICO scores and things like that, rates are a little bit higher, whatever the case may be, your payments are going to change, right? So that $350,000 home where they can get today at a 3% interest rate or whatever the market rate is, inherently in the future is going to be higher. We know it's going to be higher. We don't necessarily know when that's going to happen or, to what extent that's going to happen, but it will be higher, and that will take away your buying power. That could easily kick somebody out on the DTI because their payment increases $200 a month. So that is extremely vital to a lot of people. On the other hand, on the seller side, we have tons of people moving to the area still, a ton of people. You've got, I don't know if anybody saw this, and I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but, Elon Musk threatened to immediately move Tesla to Texas. But there's going to be lots of people that are going to be taking advantage of that opportunity to move to a place where it's just not going to cost nearly as much to live. And Texas is one of those places. They can get a great opportunity. They can get land. They can get a neighborhood, whatever they want. We have something for everybody. So inherently, it is a good time to put your home on the market, on top of the fact that there's shortage in inventory. The shortage in inventory makes it more of a seller's market when buyers don't have the choice to be as picky as they used to be. So, and that transition happened fast because it was a buyer's market not that long ago. So keep in mind that we're in a seller's market, so absolutely it's a great time to sell your home. And on the buy side, you have the best buying power you've ever had, I think, in the history of mortgages. So those two things culminate. Yes, it's a great time to buy right now, and primarily under the $500,000 mark to the $150,000 mark are the homes that are flying off the market in record time, even during this.
Definitely. Thank you so much. And, just that information, some people are saying, well, I'll just wait till all this passes, and putting things off and maybe thinking about taking a forbearance on their mortgage. And what they don't understand is if they have that forbearance, it can later hold them for getting another loan or selling their house. So if they do something now, while these great things that you just talked about are available, it really helps them out as an asset.
Right, that's right.
All right, guys. So
this is real life.
this technology is great.
Yes.
So another thing that I can do, I was talking to a friend, she's like, so how is real estate going? It is looking totally different, but here's the deal is I have a team. I'm on Zoom all day with lenders. I'm on here with title. I'm keeping up with the data. I'm making sure things are still happening, closings, bringing the tools to you to make it happen. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, you don't have to leave your home. There's so much we can do. I have a conference call today with someone who's thinking about buying, and a lot of this is shifting virtually, and we can do these Zooms. We can make things so easy. I just got off the phone with Sarah. She's having a drive-by closing. at Republic Title. That's the world's still going on and it's still processing. So how can we make it safe and helpful to you? And that's why having these teams and these tools in place, reach out to me, connect, let's keep things going so you don't wait down the line till it gets a little bit tougher and you get all those added benefits that Shawn's sharing with you. Republic gives me data all the time. So I'm watching the trends, I'm watching the markets to know the value of homes. Justin, can you share a little bit with us about what the market's looking like?
Yeah, so let's talk about Collin County just for a quick second here. So Collin County is down 18% in new listings, hovering right around 1,900. But this correlates with the days on market. That's also down about 20%. It's 19.7%. So the average time on market that these houses are on is right at 57 days. So yes, the listings are down, but also the days on market are down. And then something else to consider is that the number of sales are up by 1.7.
That's great. And that's what we're hearing is people are wanting to buy a house. So with that low inventory, we're seeing multiple offers. People are thinking they're going to get a house right away, but there's just not a ton of inventory out there. And after talking to some of the builders and you hear in those videos, they kind of slowed production. They're not going to have the inventory that they would have had not all of this been going on. So there's going to be less inventory in the new homes.
I can tell you, I live in a neighborhood that has a lot of new builds still going on, and within 2 weeks, I would say they probably had 8 to 10 specs out, and all but one has a sold sign in front of it now.
Yeah, the people are really looking at those new homes. So it's definitely time to make a move if you're interested while there's still inventory out there. And if you're thinking of selling, getting your home on the market so you can get it sold fast, I would love to help you. And thank you, Republic Title, for bringing us the tools, the resources, and knowledge to keep this market moving. I appreciate you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucy.
Thank you.